Morning, morning, everyone. Morning. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Boom Boom Wednesday. How are you guys doing? Hola, hola. Can you guys hear me and see me? Hear me on Discord, see me on YouTube? Yes. Feliz Navidad. Morning. Okay. We had a crazy run yesterday. We got chop around in the morning, but then the afternoon was just steady. Oh, thank you, PW. What is this? Thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas. Oh, look at that. Hola. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Today, I'm a little bit of the Grinch. You guys like my hat? Nice. Yep. You guys ready for a Christmas run? Good morning, morning. Good morning. You guys are ready? Okay, let's see. What are we gonna trade today? Let's see. So we have yesterday high on ES. That's a big level to watch today. That's our main level to watch. That's yesterday high. It's our main resistance that ES needs to break if we want to see more upside. I would love to see a pullback to at least this is overnight low. That would be nice. Yeah, PW was here. I'm surprised too. um okay, let's see. We have yesterday high. That's our main resistance on ES. And then we have yesterday's low, yesterday's high also on NQ. That will be another resistance to watch today. So basically, we need to watch yesterday high on both ES and NQ and pre-market low on both ES and NQ. So if we get a pullback to pre-market low and it holds, we could look for a long play because the market's been pretty bullish the past few days. We got chop around yesterday in the morning. Well, I got chop around a little bit yesterday in the morning with two trades, and then I was able to turn my day around and end the day green with the afternoon move. We watched a little bit crazy. I was not expecting that type of move yesterday. So I ended the day green yesterday. My December numbers are pretty good also. I had a lot of difficulties the first, I would say, 10 days of December. But then the date's been pretty good. Even though the mornings we had a lot of messy price action, right? but the afternoon's been a little bit easier to trade. So I'm having a nice month so far, and I'm planning on keeping it that way. So like always, I'm gonna be very patient. I'm gonna wait for good setups. I'm gonna wait. I would love to see the market giving me pullback so we can trade that. Another one very interesting chart is Nvidia. Nvidia had a really nice run yesterday thanks to news. A pullback to either 186 or 185 will be nice. Even 184.50 could be a really nice pullback long opportunity on Nvidia. So watch out for those levels. I would love to see Nvidia pulling back to 186, 185. So basically I want to see something like this, pull back here, hold support, and then boom. So pull back long off of 186 or 185 on Nvidia. Even 184.50 could be a good opportunity for longs. Let's see, IWM. It's weird that IWM didn't really move with yesterday's crazy move on the overall market. I guess small caps didn't move much, but it held the 252 support. Feel the gap that it had below. It had a little gap below, and then it held 252. So that's a big watch for me today also. 252 hold on IWM could give you a bounce here. If it goes down to 250 and holds, that could be another one too. So IWM, Nvidia, SPY, and QQQ main watches for me today. IWM, if I see a good setup there, I'm gonna take it with RTY futures, which is pretty much the same thing, but IWM futures. Any charts you guys looking at? Broadcom, let's see what Broadcom is doing. Did Broadcom fill the gap? Nope. It keeps fighting that gap. I need Broadcom to fill that gap. Now it has two gaps, one above, one below. We have one gap here above. And it has another one below. So which one is gonna fill first? Broadcom, I do like it for I think if it can hold yesterday high as support, it can give you another bounce. But you know, guys, that I don't like trading anything to the upside when we have a gap below. But Broadcom, it's been very cheeky with filling this gap. It goes a little bit lower and then bounce again. Like it went to the middle of the gap, didn't fill the entire gap, and then bounced. And it's been doing that for 3-4 months already. So who knows? Let's see Tesla. Really nice uptrend. Needs to hold yesterday high as support. Is that all-time high? Kind of. I will say Monday high is all-time highs. But yeah, Tesla. Okay, it has some weird news here. But it has a really nice uptrend. And if it can hold the yesterday high as support, it could definitely go to 499 again, 500. I do think Tesla wants to go to 500 because it has a very nice uptrend. 500 is a strong round number. It went to 499 and then it rejected there. I do think it needs to touch 500. I don't know when it's gonna do it, but yeah. Let's see snow. Nice curve here. It's trying to recover this downtrend. Do I love this chart? No, but I do think it wants more upside. So yeah, it definitely looks like it wants more upside, but it's extremely choppy. So I think there's a lot better charts than snow. Let's see Carvana. Carvana is crazy. What is it? CNA. It's like a meme stock, but it's at over 400 bucks. Carvana, I do think if can pull back to previous all-time high, it can give you a really nice entry to play the upside continuation. So I would love to see Carvana pulling back to around 400. In fact, I don't like trading anything like this, but I do think a pullback to around 400, it could be a really nice opportunity to play the upside continuation. Let's see Microsoft. I don't love this chart. It's below, it's been extremely choppy below 500. No, I don't like Microsoft. It's too choppy. Let's see AMD. Still has a huge gap below that I want to see getting filled. Let's see Hood. Not so much. Palantir. It looks like it wants to go for the gap above. It still has a small gap to fill. It filled half of the gap. But look at this beauty. When I had this plan and I completely forgot about it, look at the arrow here. Perfect break, retest, and boom. I do think it wants to go to retest all-time high Palantir. I haven't been watching much Palantir because I bought a bunch of shares here around here when we have the entire market going down in November. So I'm riding this uptrend with a bunch of shares. That's awesome. That's awesome, Robert. ASTS. Let's see what's that. Okay, space. I need to do a little bit more research with space companies because I honestly don't know much about it. I do want to do a deeper research with like companies that provide material to space companies like SpaceX. Yeah, and I think I'm a little bit late for that, but yeah, so for 2026 I need to do research on that. And I need to do also more research on AI companies, not AI companies, like companies that provide services for AI companies. Uh, to, let's see, CIEN. What's that? CIEN. So it's basically a resistance at all-time high. So you need either a pullback or break and retest at all-time high. Yeah. What's another one? CRM. Let's see what CRM is doing. Ooh, CRM went back to 260. It's finally moving. Nice. What is Bitcoin doing? Let's see. 87 still. Let's see, Oracle. Oracle can really, okay, I'm gonna put an alert here at 202, around 202, 202.50. Yeah, Oracle has a gap above. I do want to see it fill in that gap. I have a, why is this? I bought a bunch of shares on Oracle. This chart looks like prime for a long-term hold. It can definitely give you a big run here because it went down. Let's see, let's see how much. Where is it? Oh, here. It went down almost 49%. It's down almost 49%. I know it has a lot of debt, like 10 billions of debt. I know, but I still like it. I still like Oracle. I think it's a massive opportunity to buy the dip here. If it goes to 120, I'm gonna buy a lot more shares. But for trading, day trading, or at least swing trading, I like Oracle for the gap fill that it has above. And it will be, I put an alert at 202.50 to watch out here for break, retest, and then going for the gap. I like that chart a lot. WDC, what's that? Yeah, nice uptrend. But okay, so far I love Nvidia. If it can give me a pullback to 186, 185, that would be a very clean break, retest, and boom. So I do think Nvidia is a big watch for me, for even if I don't get a pullback today, for Friday or maybe next week, it pulled back to 186, 185. And then I think if we can really hold that level, we can see a move to the next big resistance, which is here. This is my PT for Nvidia. But yeah, I want to pull back first to 185, 186, even 184.50. If we can have a pullback to 184.50 and then bounce and hold 185, 186, that will be perfect. So That's pretty much my main watch for today, to be honest. I think this chart is very, very, very clean if we can get that pullback. Anytime, Case. You guys are fast with the memes. Any special plans for today? Merry Christmas from India. Thank you. I was watching Chiti last night. Whoa, okay. We already have a strong bounce here on NQ from our level. Catwoman, thank you. Whoa, okay. That's Apple. Apple with a strong bounce at the open. Do we have data today at 9:45 or 10? Let's see, economic data. I think we had uh, jobs claim at 8:30. I don't see anything on my end for today, later today. Whoa, okay. That's insane. What a candle. Crazy. That was a perfect rejection of a pre-market high. Now we bounce off a pre-market low. Yes, very strong. Definitely stronger than NQ. Okay. Yeah, it looks like if we want to play the upside, if we see any play to the upside, it's gonna be with ES because it's way stronger than NQ. We have IWM reacting to 52. So it's weaker than the market. If we see it play to the downside, we can take it with RTY, with futures, or IWM with options. Apple is flying. I would definitely feel more comfortable if the market pulls back a little bit today. Because remember, we still have the gap to fill below on SPY. Price action was terrible this morning. The market just opened 5 minutes ago. You guys need to be patient. Okay, let's see if it's gonna break 964. That's the level I'm watching here. So far, we have the price action is very jumpy. Yeah, today's Christmas, low volume. We have today's half day. The market is open half day, so we definitely need to be a little bit, I will say, extra careful with our trades. So it's either being very picky with our trades or go lower in size, which is what I'm gonna do today. If I take anything, it's definitely gonna be with a small size. IWM, that was a beautiful 252 reaction. That was perfect. What trade I took yesterday that turned me into green? It was these here. We had these resistance here, so I was looking at resistance, rejection, 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 and then broke that resistance, acted as support. I entered there, and then I took this move. Was a very clean break and retest there. Yeah, that was a nice trade. It was very clean. So far, we have no direction. The market is just moving inside a very small range. But we can see how ES and NQ are having trouble at yesterday high. We have Nvidia holding the VWAP, which is pretty interesting. I don't want to see Nvidia going here. I want to see Nvidia pulling back and give me the 186, 185 retest. Apple rejecting 275, which is a big level for Apple. I just trade price. I trade price action. My trading is pretty simple. Price action. I read the candlesticks, levels, and the trend. I keep it simple. Simple, stupid, and what's the other S? You caught Apple? Nice. Yeah, Apple's looking pretty strong so far. I'm Venezuelan. These candlesticks on NQ are kind of big. So if you're on a trade and you go for the wrong direction, you're gonna get stopped out very, very quickly. Look at these 5-minute candlesticks. Those are big. Okay, let's see if ES can break 964. SPY held previous day high. Ah, it's trying. Yep, it's trying. It's trying, but I still wanted to see it holding pre-market high. So far, it looks like it wants to go ES. Yeah, look at that move. Nvidia looking weak now. Apple holding pretty good. NQ doing nothing. Yeah, Micron, it's going. It's moving really nice. Tesla pulling back. Let's see, AMD. AMD not doing anything. Sideways. Yikes. Ugly, ugly reactions. We need the market to give us good setups so we can make a little bit of money today. You guys caught MU? Nice. That's pretty good. Happy for you guys. I like this NQ hold, but I needed to go a little bit lower. I'm looking for 780 on NQ to hold, but it's not going there. Okay, yes, breaking out. It looks like it, or it can be another fake out. Like, look at this previous 5-minute candle. That's an ugly wick at the top. Yeah, I'm waiting for 780 on NQ or 830. Yes, still rejecting 964. Yeah, low volume's pretty low. That's expected, right? You guys like my hat? Thank you. Yeah, days like today, we need to be extremely careful, very patient. We just, yeah, I'm just gonna wait. The market's been open only for like 15, 17 minutes, so we can wait a little bit more. And listen, if we don't get a good setup, if I don't see a good setup, I'm just not gonna trade. I'm not gonna force anything today. Today is Christmas. Um, we don't want to ruin our holidays with a bad trading day. Okay, let's see if now NQ is gonna give me the 780 level. Yeah. You don't celebrate Christmas? That's sad. Unless it's because of your religion. That's another thing. That is something else. But who doesn't like Christmas? That's my favorite season of the year. I got you. Yep. Oh, give me one. Okay. Come on, give me 780. Go to 780 already. 780 or 777. I like also this ES reaction. The problem that I have is that these candlesticks are too large. So if I enter any trade, I have to give it a big stop loss, which I don't really love that. Yeah, SPY, yes. It's definitely trying to go higher. But can we trust it? So far we have like 4 rejections here. You get NQ. Nvidia starting to look weak. Can we have Nvidia pulling back to 186, 185 today? Watch out IWM, guys. If IWM can hold the pre-market high as support, I'd like it for more upside. Yeah, for ES, what I want to see right now is I want to see this 5-minute candle closing strong and then give me a little pullback so I can buy the dip and then we play the upside continuation. But first, I want to see a strong close on this 5-minute candle. Okay. What it's moving? Let's see what's moving ES. Why is ES so strong today? IWM, it's moving pretty nice. YM, okay. YM, it's moving. Let's see. Oh yeah, very strong. It is up. Yeah, nice flag there. Buying the dip at 600 on Meta was the best decision I could have in November. Yeah, I'm reading this with Meta with shares. Okay, I like this. If ES can give me this close with a strong bullish candlestick, I like it a lot. Finance and health. It's what's moving. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now I want to see ES give me a pullback here. IWM reacting to 52. Come on, ES, give me a pullback here. Another beautiful 252 reaction on IWM. I'm waiting for a pullback here on ES. Anyone caught that IWM 252 reaction? That was extremely clean. Okay, I like that pullback. I'm gonna start buying here. If I can get a bigger pullback, I'm gonna add more. Okay. Come on, go a little bit lower. Okay. Yeah, I agreed. Case. Yeah, you're right. Mm. Okay, so far we're looking good. So far the plan is working out. I'm trading with 20 Apex accounts at the moment. Those are 20 PAs. I'm always trading with PAs. If I'm trading with evals, I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, NQ looks like it's waking up, but it needs to break 830 if we want to see like strong move to the upside. And I like this consolidation on ES above 964. Okay, we have another push here. Okay. Mm. No, ES is giving us an A plus setup today. Unless it fake us out here. Yeah, low volume day options are not good for trading low volume days. I'm trading these with futures. on the ES trade that I posted that I was waiting for. I have the 50K account on Apex. Come on, push. Beautiful. Beautiful trade. Nice. Yep. Keep going. Come on. We need to break this little resistance here. Give me 968. Push here. Okay. Keep going. NQ is having a lot of trouble at 820. Come on, do it. Do it. Okay. I took some profits there. Beautiful. Yeah, NQ is having a lot of trouble at 820. Okay. I took more profits there. I'm gonna sell a little bit more and a little bit more. Okay, holding two runners now. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Perfect break and retest, perfect plan, perfect patience. That's all I need. One good trade. Holding two runners. I'm gonna put my stop loss. I'm gonna move higher my stop loss, and then I'm just gonna hold these two runners and see where we're going, unless it stop me out. That was perfect. Who got that with me? That was perfect. If this keeps going, I can see ES going to the 970s. 72, 74. Yeah. You guys took it with me? Nice, that was beautiful. Yeah, that was perfect. I took it with a small position, but again, today is a day that we want to be extra careful because the market, today is a half day, low volume, it's Christmas, so just catching a piece of this move and taking a little bit of the money from the market today, not being red today, is a big win. Just not being red today is a big win. We need NQ to break a 20. Okay, nice there. And then pre-market high. Yep, nice. I'm gonna move my stop loss even higher. Yep. Yes, very, very strong. If we go to 972, I'll be all out there. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. NQ needs to break 830. That's morning high. So far is reacting there. Yep. I'm gonna sell one more here, only holding one runner. We're making money. We're making money. Apple keeps flagging, holding the VWAP. $6.89, big level for SPY. Is SPY gonna go to all-time high? It's gonna go to all-time highs today? Beautiful. Very, very clean uptrend here. This couldn't be more perfect. Yeah, Apple looks a little bit good. I'm not trading options today. Not touching options today. Also, ES is the best trade of the for today. Moving very, very clean, beautiful break and retest, very strong uptrend yesterday and the day before, also today. Like, no reason to trade options. This is so, so, so beautiful. I'm gonna move my stop loss even higher. I'm holding one runner, which is nothing with one micro on ES is like nothing. Look at one runner is up at $26 only. Come on, give me 972 and I'll be all out. Go, go, go. Give me a little bit more. Go, go. More, more, more. Give me more. All out. Beautiful. PT heat. That's a little bit over 3,500 for the day. And I'm done. That was perfect. I want to see some likes. Give me some likes, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Mm. Whoa, okay. 972 to 30. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, today was surprisingly, it was extremely clean. Okay. We can have another A plus setup if NQ hold if NQ close these 5-minute candles strong above A30 and then the next one give you a pullback to A30. So that will be a break and retest off of A30. Yeah, that could be another one. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not taking more trades today because I'm very, very happy with my trade. But that could be another really nice trade. But this 5-minute candle needs to close very bullish, holding above 830. Look at that reaction at 972. That was a perfect exit. Perfect entry and exit. Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah, I know sometimes it can be a little bit confusing to follow my trade when I have other people talking, but to be honest, because I don't maybe one max three trades, sometimes I'm just quiet and watching the stream, and watching the price action, and I have nothing to say when the market is choppy or when I don't see any A plus setups, or having people uh so I can talk with. um I like it. I like having other people, and also I think it's good so when you guys can hear other side of the trades besides me, because there's so many ways of you guys can trade, that learning from others, I think it's good. It's a plus. I think it's a plus. Why 972? It was this high on December 12th. 970, it's around 972. We have a lot of resistance here. From 972 till 974. ES has a lot of resistance there. So that's why I got out there. I like getting out near the next resistance if I'm playing longs. You can still go to 974. But I'm happy with my trade. I just followed my plan. Their voices are louder than mine. I need to fix that. I'm working on that. I'm gonna rewatch the streams from yesterday and the day before and see and work with the volume. 830, still very strong resistance here on NQ. And 972, perfect reaction on ES. Nvidia is looking weak. I'm gonna wait and see if Nvidia can give me the pullback that I want, which is looking like it's gonna give us that pullback. Merry Christmas from New York. You must be freezing. But I love New York Christmas. I love snow and cold weather only when I'm there for a few days. Only when I'm visiting. You guys do like the others in voice? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep having them on the stream. I do like having other people here because trading can be a little bit lonely. Yikes. What a reaction on NQ. That's Nvidia. Mm. Yeah, Case is in the house. We could see SPY pulling back to the VWAP here. If it pulls back to the VWAP and holds, that could be another nice trade. I'm not gonna take any more trades, but we can see if that plays out. Yeah, that's true, ATech. If I see Nvidia being weak, I'm expecting NQ to also being weak or having a hard time going higher. Come on, Nvidia, go lower already. Give me 185. How much is the discount? Any discount that you can see the discount on their website. So whatever discount they have, you're gonna get it with the code. Interesting hold here on NQ. But we have a big difference between the strength of NQ and ES. IWM, it's waking up. If can hold the if can hold pre-market high as support, I like it a lot for more upside. This could be a nice swing trade. Look at the daily, guys, on IWM. Looks like a break, retest, fill the gap below, and now it's holding. Yeah, I like it for a swing, but I'm not gonna take it. I like IWM a lot for a swing trade, but I don't want to take it today. I don't want to trade options today. But it looks really, really, really good. Are you long or short bias? Long, because the market's on a if you look at the bigger time frames, the market is on a bullish move. It's bullish. That the it has a very clean uptrend. So I trade based on the bigger time frames, and the daily and the weekly time frames on NQ and ES are bullish. So for me, when I see pullbacks are opportunities to play the trend. I like today, it's been perfect. I'm done working in under, I work for under 1 hour. I made over 3,500. So my hourly rate is 3,500. That's how I see what, that's when I look my hours when I'm trading. The more I stay here watching the charts, the lower it goes my hourly rate. This is a business. So we did have a Boom Boom Wednesday. Finally. Finally, we had a Boom Boom Wednesday. Yes, it's still on a very clean uptrend, but it needs to break 974. But the uptrend is still very, very clean. Feliz Navidad. I like this NQ 805 hold, but yes, it's definitely easier to trade today. NQ's too choppy. Apple still flagging, holding the VWAP. Nvidia still looking pretty weak. I'm thinking if I want to swing trade IWM. Oh, decisions. Nah, I'm not gonna trade that. I'm not gonna swing trade anything. The normal, when I'm swing trading options, it depends how the stock that I'm trading move. So that depends on what type of swing I'm looking. If I'm looking for a big move, I'm looking for just a move to the next resistance. It depends what type of swing trade I'm doing. But the best you can do is as close as in the money as possible with time, always. Come on, Nvidia, just go lower already. The market closed today at 12 or at 1. At 1? Okay, thank you. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, nice hold here on NQ. Really nice. It looks like it wants to retest 830. Happy holidays, Surfix. Thank you for the support, guys. Thank you for being here today, for liking the video, subscribing. Thank you. Microsoft? I don't like Microsoft charts. Oh, let's see what it's doing today. It's projecting pre-market high, so if you want to see more upside, needs to break and use needs to use the pre-market high as support and pull back to the VWAP. It could be a good pullback long opportunity, but I don't like Microsoft. I don't like that chart. Even though it has a really nice 482 hold and then 485 hold, and it definitely looks like it wants more upside, but it's too choppy. It's weird. If you it's not moving with the market. But yeah, 488 needs to hold that support if you want to see more upside. Um, right now it looks like it wants to pull back to the VWAP. We have SPY at last week's high, and then it's gonna be all-time high. Tesla value buy or caution? I don't know. I will be caution with anything today. Mm, mm, mm. Costco. Let's see what Costco is doing. Oh yeah, nice move, but I don't trade anything that expensive. I don't think it's worth trading something that is 800 bucks. No. I prefer to trade cheaper stocks, more value for my money, better gains, less risk also. Can NQ break 830 today? The market started to slow down a lot. ES is still having trouble at 972. NQ, it's a mess today. Apple is pretty much flat, but nice bull flag consolidation. I don't know if we're gonna see a breaking out today. I trade with Tradeovate. When you trade with a prop firm, you cannot use TOS. Prop prop firms use another platforms to trade. You can use Rhythmic, you can use Tradeovate, you can use what's the other one? Ninja. There's a few others. Okay, Nvidia is still pretty weak. Is this a bear flag on Nvidia? Or Nvidia is gonna take the entire morning to go lower to our level? Mhm. We have ES still on a very clean uptrend here. $9.74 is the next big level for ES. Yeah, if can hold the 9.74 as support, I think that can be another trade, and the next resistance is gonna be all-time high. Uh, how to set up copy trading? Um, Here I post a few tutorials. Let me give me 1 second. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube, and also here you have it. Here. Okay, can NQ break this resistance here so we can have more upside today? Needs a strong breakout here. So basically the trade here will be exactly the same thing that I did on ES. I wait for a strong breakout 5-minute candle, and then I wait for a pullback, and then we play the upside continuation. Thank you. So we did got the Christmas rally on ES, but intraday, besides today, intraday the price action's been pretty difficult. Besides today and yesterday in the afternoon, but the other days, the intraday price action's been very, very challenging. Okay, let's see if ES is gonna break 974. Any thoughts on Tesla? Same thing that I said pre-market. Besides, why you want to trade options today? No reason to trade options today. A pullback to 466 or 470 will be pretty nice. If Tesla can give you that pullback, look at how 466, 470, it's been a very strong support. It was a very strong support last week. So a pullback to that level, it could be an opportunity to play the upside continuation. I like it more if it can go to 460. I'm gonna put an alert around 463. See if Tesla can go there. I like it if a lot if it can go to 460. Just look at the daily. That's how I put my levels. You're looking at the daily time frame. Okay, we have ES at 974. Let's see if it's really gonna hold it. I want to see like a strong push here. And 832.50 on NQ. I also want to see a strong push here and then the next candle give me a pullback. A pullback for a break and retest. Oh, happy birthday, Sean. Okay, nice breakout. We want to see this 5-minute candle holding strong above 974. Nvidia looks like it's making a bear flag after a bear flag after another bear flag. Tesla under the VWAP is weak. Crazy move today on ES. Beautiful, beautiful hold on IWM. NQ is a mess. Can ES hold here? If Apple can wake up, ES gonna fly. Well, that's we like tech. It's been very strong for a very long time. It is only normal that we have rotation in the markets, right? So people are getting tired to buy in tech because tech needs a pullback or at least to chill a little bit. And then you have money running into other things that were lagging a little bit. That's why you see YM so strong lately. There's no day. It's just how what it's been happening in the market for years. Like this is not new. This is not nothing is new here. You have rotation always. You go into tech and then health and then financials. That's normal. Are we gonna go to all-time high today on ES? This is crazy. This is muy loco. But very, very clean move today for ES. We have break and retest here. Break and retest here. Another one here. Oopsie. Another one here. Another one here. And it looks like we're having another one here. So very, very clean. Anyone got that 974 hold on ES? I'll be careful going short on NQ, even though NQ is definitely weaker than ES, but the market is clearly telling us that it doesn't want to go lower. Just follow the trend. Following the trend is the best risk to the reward, always. Can it reject here again? NQ, yes. But it's not giving you even like a red candle. How do you find out where the gamma is on SPY and QQQ? I don't even know what the gamma is. I don't look for that. Unusual whales. I just like to keep it simple. Levels, price action, not overcomplicate things. No indicators on futures. Another reactions here on NQ. I mean, you don't need an indicator. You don't need like a complicated thing to understand what's going on here. NQ keeps reacting pre-market high. Not much to do here. You can't also, well, I wouldn't play reaction here because if you look at the candlesticks, yes, it's reacting, but it's not even giving you one red candlestick. So it's too risky to go short here. Yes, very, very strong upside. Very, very clean also. No reason to go short either on this one. Sorry. Okay, so it's over 11 o'clock. I made my money already. I'm not gonna take any more trades. Um, Happy with my day. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll see you guys on Monday again. Have a wonderful holiday with your loved one. See you on Monday. Thank you for being here. Bye.